I don't see myself as beautiful, because I can see a lot of flaws. People have really odd opinions. They tell me I'm skinny, as if that's supposed to make me happy. Real food, I've found, is actually better than dieting. If you don't feel good about yourself, you want to read crap about other people, like gossip in high school. I grew up as this very carefree, happy kid, then things turned darker for me. Maybe it was because I saw that the world wasn't as happy a place as I had hoped it would be for me. First and foremost comes my family and my life with Brad. We have so much joy in raising our children and teaching them about the world that nothing really compares to that. I don't believe in guilt, I believe in living on impulse as long as you never intentionally hurt another person. And don't judge people in your life. I think you should live completely free. It is a joy to be an artist, but it doesn't mean very much unless that work is somehow useful in some way and contributes to others. I think that's the most important thing in life. Find a sense of self, because with that, you can do anything else. The mind wants to forget because it weighs so much on the heart and soul. I am tired of crying and feeling so helpless. I want to breathe again, just for a little while. I used to think I was unstable, because I had this thirst for something. I could never figure out what it was. I couldn't sleep at night, and I always wanted to be somewhere else. I have a window tattooed, this little box, and it's because wherever I was, I wanted to be somewhere else. And I always saw myself, wherever I was in life, staring out the window. We come to love not by finding the perfect person, but by learning to see an imperfect person perfectly. Love is when you wish all the best to the people you love, when you put their interests and well-being above their own. Always. Love one person, take care of them until you die. You know, raise kids. Have a good life. Be a good friend. And try to be completely who you are. And figure out what you personally love, and go after it with everything you've got, no matter how much it takes. I need someone physically stronger than me. I am always on top. It's really unfortunate. I am begging for the man that can put me on the bottom. Or the woman. Anybody that can take me down. Sometimes I think my husband is so amazing that I don't know why he's with me. I don't know whether I'm good enough. But if I make him happy, then I'm everything I want to be. Our diversity is our strength. What a dull and pointless life it would be if everyone was the same. I'm happy being myself, which I've never been before. I always hid in other people, or tried to find myself through the characters, or live out their lives, but I didn't have those things in mine. We have a choice about how we take what happens to us in our life, and whether or not we allow it to turn us. We can become consumed by hate and darkness, or we're able to regain our humanity somehow, or come to terms with things, and learn something about ourselves. Without pain, there would be no suffering. Without suffering, we would never learn from our mistakes. To make it right, pain and suffering is the key to all windows. Without it, there is no way of life. Anytime I feel lost, I pull out a map and stare. I stare until I have reminded myself that life is a giant adventure, so much to do, to see. There doesn't need to be a God for me. There's something in people that's spiritual, that's godlike. I don't feel like doing things just because people say things, but I also don't really know if it's better to just not believe in anything, either. I never felt settled or calm. You can't really commit to life when you feel that. If you don't get out of the box you've been raised in, you won't understand how much bigger the world is. I do believe in the old saying, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Our experiences, good and bad, make us who we are. By overcoming difficulties, we gain strength and maturity. The truth is, I love being alive. And I love feeling free. So if I can't have those things, then I feel like a caged animal, and I'd rather not be in a cage. I'd rather be dead. And it's real simple. And I think it's not that uncommon. I find flaws attractive. I find scars attractive. I was the punk outsider who nobody messed with. I was fearless. At 16, I graduated and moved out. Nothing would mean anything if I didn't live a life of use to others. When I get logical and I don't trust my instincts, that's when I get in trouble. Different is good. When someone tells you that you are different, smile and hold your head up and be proud. Like every parent, when you start your family, your life completely changes. And you completely live for someone else. I find that the most extraordinary thing. Your life is handed over to someone else. From that moment on, they come first in every choice you make. It's the most wonderful thing. Most women in my family start to get sick and start dying in their 40s, and I am going to be very happy to become 50 and 60. I love getting older. I learned to fly a few years ago in England. It's the only place I'm completely alone, up in the air, detached from everything. I love to put on lotion. Sometimes I'll watch TV and go into a lotion trance for an hour. I try to find brands that don't taste bad in case anyone wants to taste me.